Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm Evie Griffiths.
And I'm Elliot Collier. Here's what's coming up on the programme today.
Vegan restaurant owner faces death threats over his extension of a menu of meats.
It's dangerous. When I wore it and I didn't sleep for 2 weeks, and I was telling to the staff every day, just be careful if someone will come and smash the window, call the police. If someone will come and kick the chairs, call me and call the police. It means a lot. It means a lot.
BBC Radio 1's Molly King cycles 500 kilometres from London to Hull to raise money for comic relief.
And our reporter, Ruby Weatherill, has all the latest on Glastonbury's 2024 lineup.
You know what, I haven't been to a festival in about 6 years or so, but I kind of gone off them a little bit, but I think I'd make an exception for Glasgow just because it looks like a lot of fun.
No Mas Gusto Bar has been getting a lot of attention in the news due to it changing its menu from being purely vegan to now containing meat dishes. This has led to owner Adonis facing a lot of backlash. Emma Nelson went to find out more.
No Mas Gastro Bar made the difficult decision to change from an all-vegan cafe to including meat. The story went viral, but it's not had the positive impact you may expect. Owner of the cafe, Adonis, said although he wanted to keep the menu vegan, he felt the need to include meat to cater for everyone due to the loss they were making and the cost of living crisis.
Try to combine to make a business model with our vegan diet and our beliefs, and it worked fine for the first 2 years. It didn't work for the third year, that's why we changed it. To come back to your question, all the vegan products are more expensive. The milk is 3 times more expensive. Everything is more expensive. I did everything to keep it separate for me and my customers. For the customers who wouldn't like to taste something differently from now on. So far, they've been happy, they love the taste. I didn't want to change that. I didn't want to let that go because we want to introduce me to the menu. No. As much as I care for everybody are the vegan people as well. I put meat for the meat eaters, but I split my kitchen. I spend a lot of money to be able to have the same quality for everyone.
Though there's been many positive reviews, there have also been many negatives, and some people are targeting Adonis personally.
These people are not vegan. They call themselves vegan, but they're not. They've been sending us messages what vegan means, what veganism means. They try to educate me. I know what it means, and I am vegan for myself. I'm not vegan for anyone out there.
Yeah.
And I won't change. If the business has to change its strategy and its menu, it's the business.
Yeah.
What they have to win? What's in it for them? Honestly, the hate they put on messages, and the hate they put to my wife and me in personal level.
Really?
It's beyond, they've crossed the line, it's beyond. You shouldn't do that. Why you wish for me to die? What did I do to you? It's dangerous. When I wore it and I didn't sleep for 2 weeks, and I was telling to the staff every day, just be careful if someone will come and smash the window, call the police. If someone will come and kick the chairs, call me and call the police. It means a lot. It means a lot.
From the Oscars to Big Brother, we've had an entertainment-filled week. Our reporter, Olivia Evans, has more.
The Oscars took place at Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles on Sunday, where we saw amazing musicians, film stars and incredible directors taking home a shiny new Oscar. With Oppenheimer winning Best Picture, and Oppenheimer actor Cillian Murphy winning Best Actor alongside the incredible Emma Stone in Poor Things winning Best Actress. Red Nose Day is back this year in Media City on Friday the 15th of March, with Sir Lenny Henry hosting for his final year on the show after stepping down from the role after 27 years, alongside a lineup of Joel Dommett, Davina McCall, Maya Jama and many more amazing faces. There will be 3 hours of fundraising, entertainment and great surprises. Jed would have clapped back at Louis Walsh after he called the duo vile during a conversation with Coronation Street's Colson Smith on the popular television show Big Brother. The duo responded with a video stating Lewis is spiteful and disrespectful. Gemma Collins also responded with a post on her Instagram that said, "Shocked to see what was said about my boys. They are the most sweet, talented, polite, educated, kind boys I've ever met." Glastonbury announced their lineup this morning with headline acts from Dua Lipa, Coldplay and SZA, as well as acts like Avril Lavigne and Little Sims, plus many more. With both SZA and Dua Lipa in the top acts, Glastonbury 2024 will be the first time that 2 out of the 3 headliners will be female. The festival will take place on the 26th to the 30th of June this summer, with an estimate of 200,000 people visiting the site. Our reporter, Ruby Weatherall, spoke to the public about their opinions.
Right, welcome. We're open.
Well, it may be a classically rainy day here in Salford Quays, but the countdown to summer is well and truly on, and with the Glastonbury lineup coming out today, people are really looking forward to spending their sunny summer days in muddy fields listening to all different types of music. The festival came under fire last year, however, as it had all male headliners. But the organiser, Emily Evis, has responded, saying it is very difficult with female artists because there aren't enough headliners. Despite that, the lineup has been showcasing girl power this year, with Shania Twain playing the legend slot and SZA and Dua Lipa are headlining alongside Coldplay. We've wandered around Media City in this rainy day to see how people are feeling about the festival lineup and if they're looking forward to festival season this summer.
I think Dua Lipa's there, is that right? Yeah. I can't remember who else is there, but she was the name that sort of stood out to me.
And if you could see anybody like headlining Glastonbury, who would it be?
That's a good one, isn't it? I think Dua's a good shout, actually, just because she has such good stage presence. She's British, kind of ticks all the boxes of that big blockbuster headline name type thing. I was gutted I couldn't go to Elton last year. That would have been amazing. But yeah, I think some big iconic British artists like that would put on a great show.
So Dua Lipa's headlining this year. Do you like Dua Lipa?
Yeah, I think she's good. Yeah.
I disagree with you. I have to say I disagree. I prefer smaller, unknown people because it's like you've like ever discovered a band and then they get really big and it's like, yeah, I discovered them first. I want that out of every festival because some unknown people, in my opinion, are usually better than mainstream because like mainstream have a certain way that they write their songs, whereas new bands are sort of like still finding their feet, so they're not scared to experiment a little and try new things.
Glastonbury's meant for big artists though.
Are you a festival person yourself?
You know what, I haven't been to a festival in about 6 years or so, but I kind of gone off them a little bit, but I think I'd make an exception for Glasgow just because it looks like a lot of fun.
I think a lot of people would make an exception for Glastonbury.
Sometimes helps like me, I'm doing too, so it's great to have a fast food to just eat something. And
so that's what the people of Media City have to say, but we polled on our social media today as well, and it seems like people are pretty disappointed. One user saying once again Lana Del Rey was robbed, and one saying it sounds like BBC big weekend type festival. But it's clear that Glastonbury is not just a lineup that people go to see, it's an experience that people have. And it's not just Glastonbury, festival fever is all over. Whether you're staying up north and going to Leeds Fest or Why Not and braving the rain, or if you're heading down south to go to Boardmasters or Reading. Let us know what you think about the Glastonbury lineup on our X at Quays News. I've been Ruby Weatherall, this is Salford Quays.
Tonight, the Salford Red Devils will face Wigan Warriors at the Salford Community Stadium. After 3 consecutive Betfred Super League wins, the Red Devils are looking strong, heading against the Warriors. Our reporter, Natalie Durkin, is at the stadium ahead of the game today. Natalie, what can we expect from Salford tonight?
Here at the Salford Community Stadium, tonight the Salford Red Devils will face Wigan Warriors in the Betfred Super League. On 3 consecutive wins, the Salford Red Devils are looking very strong with their last win against St Helens. Despite this, they are going up the team that looks to be the favourite, the team that have been recently crowned world champions, that is Wigan Warriors.
Oh, inside ball, terrific stuff, and Field goes racing away, and he didn't need support, but he passes away to Kieran.
They are such a strong team that dominated the 90s, but that doesn't mean that the Red Devils don't have a chance tonight. The Red Devils are very strong. Paul Rowley, their head coach, has said that the team, although they have a much smaller team and a much smaller budget, that they still have a very good chance.
Get the next, he's found his way through. Great work from Liam Farrell.
Head coach Paul Rowley has named a 20-man squad for tonight's game, with Gil Dudson on loan from Warrington Wolves with his baptism of fire tonight. There are lots of players out on injury, but Paul Rowley has said this doesn't affect the quality and the play of the team.
As a city, of course, I'd like to have the resource that the other clubs have got, but we control the controllables, and as I said, and I'll always revert back to, we've got a group of lads with good character who can play a bit of rugby as well. So we're never shocked by our success.
It's going to be an exciting game tonight. Whether you're coming to watch or not, we want to hear from you. So head to Quays TV and tell us your thoughts and predictions for the game tonight.
Comic Relief, also known as Red Nose Day, is back for another year tomorrow night. Many people across the UK have been working hard to raise money for the cause. Our reporter Hannah Frew is outside the BBC now. Tell us what's happening, Hannah.
Yes, so as you can see behind me, preparation for BBC's Comic Relief has started. We've got the car from tomorrow night in the Dock 10 building. The country. It will definitely be a special one. Presenting his last.
We are very sorry about that with those technical difficulties, but we are now finally with our reporter Maddie Ellis for the weather for the weekend.
So despite a warm and sunny start to spring last week, we've been brought back to reality over the past few days in Manchester. Today we have a cold front moving gradually eastwards towards the northwest, causing some heavy showers across Manchester along with some strong winds. Later tonight, cloud coverage will blanket the area with heavy spells of rain sweeping in while staying breezy. Tomorrow we will see much of the same, but it will start looking brighter towards the afternoon. The rain and winds will gradually ease, leaving us with a few dry spells. Looking at the weekend now, on Saturday, dry start to the day with another cold front moving across Manchester, causing some rain intervals. Sunday is looking milder again with sunny spells, however some heavy showers to start, but turning much brighter with highs of 15 degrees and some lengthy spells of sunshine later on, making it feel. So despite a warm and sunny start to spring last week, we've been brought back to reality over the past few days in Manchester. Today we have a cold front moving gradually eastwards towards the northwest.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. This Sunday is St Patrick's Day. How will you be celebrating, Elliot?
Honestly, I've got many plans. I'm going to the pub, meeting up with a bunch of people, and obviously as a Irish man, I have to do all I can to celebrate it.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today on our programme.
Make sure to tune in next time to Quays News. Goodbye.